Hi everyone and welcome to another Skyrim mod feature episode 49. First up we're going to take a look at a mod which adds the Triss armour from the Witcher series into Skyrim. Now this has been done before, but this time around this particular mod author has done it in quite a unique way. There are three distinct colour variations of what is known as the Relic Hunter armour. These armours start off as being the cloth version, so they actually have no armour value, and then you can combine them with different pieces of, say, elven armour, ebony armour, etc, so you can obtain the stats from those particular armour sets. For example, if you went to the forge with a Relic Hunter glove and an elven glove, if you combine the two together you'll get a Relic Hunter glove with elven stats. Like I said at the start, there are three colour variants. There is a royal blue, which looks really quite nice and vibrant in the game. There's a white version and a dark version. For me, the best variant is the Dark Relic Hunter armour. I really like the tones and colours used in that piece of armour, and I really think it could be a good replacement for the leather armour in the vanilla game. And I'm actually looking at a way of adding this armour to Delphine during the main quest, because I really don't think she suits the leather armour very well at all. All three variants of the armour are standalone, so you can craft each one at any one time and mix and match between all three. They currently support the UMP skeleton and not the vanilla one, so you will need that in order to use the mod. And it also supports complete crafting overhaul remade. This next mod is a recoloring, and it's of a armour found in Zzjay's wardrobe. It's the plate armour, and this time around it's been given a blue recoloring and has been uploaded by Aiyen. Now because this is a recoloring of a previous mod, you will need the original one in order to use it, and I'll provide a link to both mods in the description below. And this recoloring comes in two variants. One which emblazons the cuirass with the Stormcloak symbol, and one that simply removes it if you're not a fan of the Stormcloaks. So no guesses which version is my favourite, but in terms of showing you the preferred version for most people, I'm showing you the Stormcloak one. So if you're looking for something to spice up your Stormcloak character and you really don't like the vanilla variant, then this may be a mod you want to take a look at. If you are also playing as a Stormcloak character, you may want to take a look at Aiyen's mod, which adds a Stormcloak themed player home just outside of Windhelm. And again, I'll post a link for that mod in the description below. Okay, so next up we're going to take a look at a texture mod. Now this particular mod author has released quite a few texture mods recently, and they've all been of a really high standard. This time around, this one looks at retexturing the skeletons found in the game. The mod comes in two variants. There's a full 4K version and also a 4K with 2K diffused maps. There's also a sound option which comes with the mod, which just adds new sounds for the skeletons, but I've not tested that myself in game, only the textures. With this texture you'll probably find that your skeletons look a little bit more yellow than they used to, and there are other mods out there that actually go the opposite way and retexture the skeletons with a whiter colour. I prefer this. I like them to look denatured and almost slightly more alive than they would do if they were bone white. This mod author is also responsible for the Wisp Mother retexture that I showed in episode 47, I think it was, and there's also a giant retexture and a troll retexture which is coming up later in this episode. Next up I want to take a look at Amber Armour and Weapons. This can be used as a standalone recolouring of the glass armour or as a replacer for the vanilla version. At the moment you can't craft this armour at the forge. The only way to access it is via collecting it from a chest, which can be found as you go through Riften's main gate on the left hand side. Now glass armour is one of my favourite armours to use in the game. I love how it looks on all the characters that I've built over the years, and this recolouring has to be one of the most impressive that I've seen to date. I really like the colours. They just look absolutely fantastic in game. They add extra detail to the armour as well, which is great. And to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of the green look of the original glass armour, and this for me is a fantastic replacement. The fact that the weapons and shield have been included in this mod as well is really great, because I hate having mismatched glass armour and weapons. I think it looks a bit weird, and I again really like the colours of the armour, and to have them included in the weapons is just fantastic. It means if I haven't got a character which suits glass armour at this point, I can just use the weapons and still have some really great looking killing tools. And last up, we're going to look at the troll texture, which I mentioned earlier. Now this retextures the armoured trolls, frost trolls, and pretty much all the vanilla variants that there are. One of the key improvements of the new texture is the fur. It looks a lot better in this mod than it does in the vanilla game. The fur actually looks like fur now. It doesn't look like it's just pasted onto the trolls themselves, and the detail on the faces is absolutely sublime. As with the skeleton retexture that we saw earlier, this mod comes in a full 4K version or a 4K with 2K diffused maps. And if you like the look of this retexture and the skeleton one before, remember there are other new textures by this mod author, including ones for giants and the Wisp Mother. So that pretty much brings me to the end of episode 49. If you've liked any of the mods that I've shown in this video, links are provided in the description below to take you to the relevant mod pages. If you do use any of the mods, please do endorse. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.